wanted to walk y'all through my open 25.1 workout. Attempt number 2. Tried for the first time on Friday night. Did pretty well, got 256 reps, which was, 24 burpees in the round of 27. My goal was to hopefully be within the top 1,000, which would put me in the top 1% of this workout, I think. Or it didn't put me, but I wanted to get in the top 1%. So I wanted to redo it, see how much better we could do. After rewatching my video from Friday, I realized that, one, I didn't jerk any of the clean and jerks, and I was push pressing all of them. So that was a pretty clear area where I felt like I could improve my time. And then I felt like the burpees suck no matter what when you get to like the round of 18. And I was stepping up, and I figured, you know what, let me try to just push the burpees. I'm pretty comfortable with burpees, so it's like, let me try to just push there, and then with some of the effort that I was going to be saving by actually jerking the clean and jerks, I felt like I would be able to recover better there. And then obviously the lunges are a great place to recover on this workout. So yeah, here we are about to get started. This actually was my third attempt of the day. The first attempt, I tripped over the dumbbell on my second burpee and face planted, so decided to start that one over. And then my second attempt, I got all the way through the round of 15 clean and jerks and thought that I miscounted my clean and jerks, so I stopped, went back and watched the video, and I actually didn't miscount, so that kind of sucks. I wish I would have just stuck with that, but wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything, so decided to restart, and it still played out well for me because I ended up getting 19 reps better on this attempt. So that was pretty exciting for me. I think that will get me pretty close to being in the top 1%. We'll see how it all shakes out by tomorrow. I think right now, as of the making of this video, it'll put me around like the 600 or 700 in the world. And there's over 100,000 people signed up, so really being in that top 1,000 is the goal, but we'll see how it all ends up by the end of the day tomorrow. I'm sure a lot of people will be redoing this, with some people having gone out too hot, or maybe like me, maybe didn't go out hot enough or push in certain areas where they could have. So I think this is the round of 9. I didn't really have any major, I only had 2 like real places that I wanted to be at a certain point in the workout, so I knew that I wanted to be around or finish with the round of 18 by 7.5 minutes, and then finish with the round of 21 by 10 minutes. I knew if I did that I would at least finish the burpees in the round of 27, and then just get as many clean and jerks as possible throughout the remainder of that. So yeah, feeling good through the round of 9. This workout really, for me, again, started getting really tough in the round of 21, which was around like the 8-minute mark, and then from there it's just kind of grind through the end. Personally, this is a pretty strong workout for me in terms of just the time domain. I love longer workouts. I'm not much of a sprinter, so was excited to see this one come out first, get my spirits up to start the open this year. So round of 12, still moving really good. Burpees felt good. Again, felt like I was able to recover with the dumbbell in hand, which is exciting for me because, I mean, even a year ago, really 2 years ago, 50-pound dumbbell used to be pretty heavy, but I've been working a lot on my strength over the last couple of years. And a big thing for me is I've really locked in my nutrition over the last couple of years, which has really helped. Yeah, and even watching this back now, I am jerking. You can see the little re-dip that I'm doing, but still felt like I could have used my legs a lot more than I did, which that kind of comes with just not being super comfortable with this movement. I haven't trained it a ton. Actually, Wednesday of this past week was the first time that I'd done it in training for the longest time, which thankfully I follow Training Think Tank, their online programming, their app, and they had it programmed Wednesday, and that was the first time I had touched that movement in a long time. So I'm glad we had that at least, which it wasn't a lot of reps. I think I ended up only doing like 36 reps, but it was enough to at least feel it. And then obviously with the attempt on Friday, I got a little bit more comfortable. So yeah, moving through the round of 15, I believe now. I had no idea at this point that I was ahead. I think I was, by the end of this round, I was solid 10-15 seconds ahead of my first pace. And again, mainly I think that's due to just not stepping on my burpees. I just went for the pop up with both feet, just getting over. I felt like I could still breathe doing that even without stepping up. Getting into the clean and jerks. I had my Whoop connected to the WODproof app, and I was really interested to see the numbers on my heart rate. They seem to not be right at all. I have noticed that usually the Whoop is like lagging in terms of your heart rate. Like you'll see right now, it looks like my heart rate's spiking, but I think that like 163 right here, like that was probably more of like where my heart rate was at the end of the burpees. So yeah, I feel like there's like a 10 to 15 second delay into like what your heart rate actually is versus what it's showing on the monitor. Really cruising on the lunges. Those are definitely the rest part of this workout. I did not want to rush those at all. I was definitely taking those as slow as possible, but trying not to waste too much time there. And then yeah, just trying to get through these burpees. Like I was literally just thinking, get me back to the dumbbell so I can breathe, because breathing through burpees is not the easiest thing in the world. Also realized that doing this by yourself, trying to set everything up is not very easy. I screwed it up quite a few times. Like even though I mentioned I did the 2 attempts prior to this, and then even prior to that, I like had to restart the video like 3 different times, because I think one time the music wasn't on, so I had to redo that. And then one time I was trying to sync up to the clock that I had on the wall. You can't see it, but it's over to the left. And I was trying to sync my video up to what that was so that I could actually look at the clock, because obviously I can't really look at my phone to see how much time has gone by to kind of pace myself there. So I think I messed that up one time whenever I was trying to start. So yeah, lesson learned that this is way easier when you have somebody to help you set this whole thing up. So I think we're in the round of 15 here, or no, this is 18, I believe. Yeah, because this is where I first look up at the clock when I get on the lunges, and I realize that I'm definitely going to be finishing this round prior to my goal of 7:30, which was pretty exciting to see. Kind of gave me a little extra juice once I realized. I was like, okay, you're ahead of pace, like just hold on. Didn't feel like I was hurting too bad. Definitely the 18 burpees was like the first time where I was like, okay, it's getting a little real. But having done it once already, I think really helps, just knowing that you're gonna suffer, and the little bit of extra speed that you go on the burpees didn't seem to take much more out of me. It sucks regardless. So moving here. I really hate that I had to film this vertically, but the first time I filmed this, I actually tried to do it horizontally and realized that you couldn't see the top of any of my jerks. Like basically everything from the top of my head and up was cut out, so you couldn't see my elbow locking out or anything like that, which was partially another reason why I wanted to redo this, because I didn't have a valid video. But I mean, I did have a judge the first time, so it still counted, but kind of wanted to have a video to be able to do this and voice over and kind of just talk through my thoughts and how this workout was feeling for me. So that was the round of 21, I think we're moving through 21 here. Let's see. 3. Yeah, it was, see, you can see here, like, my jerk gets a little sloppy. I'm not using my hips very much. Yeah, like, that was basically a push press there. That was 9. Something else I did different in this one, which I think also helped, was the first time I alternated every rep, whereas this one I was alternating pretty much every 3. There was a couple times, I think in the round of 15, I did 6 on one, or no, maybe it was 18, I don't know. I think I did 6 and 6 or at one point. But it felt like getting like, because essentially, I mean, each of these reps take around 3 seconds, so you're getting like 10 seconds of rest on an arm before you go back to it. And that seemed to help, because the first time around, that dumbbell got really heavy, and I actually had a break in the round of 24, which was another one of my goals in this one, because my break in the round of 24, I think I rested for like 12 seconds the first go around. So this time, a little sketchy lunge there. I was really scared that I was going to fall over and have to restart that, but saved it. But forgot what I was saying there, but yeah, it's I put the dumbbell down and I rested for like 12 seconds. So that was one of my main goals here, was to make sure I did not put the dumbbell down on the round of 24. I knew that was going to save me at least 10 seconds. So that was good. Also, yeah, here, something that I think helped was round of 24 burpees. I didn't want to go to step up, so I wanted to keep popping, but I knew that like my heart rate was starting to really spike here. So I was like, all right, let me just do 8, break for 3-4 seconds, do 8, break, do 8. So I think, yeah, that was 16. And then we are going to do 8 more here. And yeah, that seemed to help too, just like mentally, just breaking it down in those smaller little sets, but keep the pace up as far as speed per rep. I was fine with taking those small little breaks there on this. And again, I knew I was a little ahead of pace, so I knew I had a little extra time to be able to do that. Yeah, and this is where it got real. I was like, okay, gotta suffer for these last 4 minutes. Pick it up. Boom. 2. So this is where I'm just telling myself, just don't put this thing down, even though I really wanted to. But it definitely felt a lot better actually re-dipping under the jerk. So 10 out of 10 recommend actually jerking these and not push pressing them. Yeah, wanted to put it down right there. But yeah, getting that little extra rest by doing 3 in a row helped. And I was able to kind of readjust the like the first rep always felt a little awkward whenever I would switch to the other hand. But through that first rep, I was able to kind of readjust, and then the next 2 reps would feel a lot smoother. So that was a good feeling. Yeah, realizing here I'm way ahead of pace, which is kind of gave me a little bit of a second win too. My main goal was to get like 10 reps better, but ended up getting, I think, 19 reps better. Finished at 27 or 275 reps on this one, so pumped about that. And then yeah, so now we're getting into the round of 27. I think my first go around I finished that, got into the round of 27 with like 1 minute and 20 left. So when I saw I had over 2 minutes left, that gave me a little gas to go here. Again, did the same thing on the round of 27. I think I did 10, 9, 8 here. I'm gonna go a little descending reps. I wanted to go 14, 13, but got to 10. I was like, oh, need a couple seconds here. So I think you'll see that. Yeah. So that was 10. Bend over, contemplate life for a second, get back to it. Doo-doo. Yeah, I highly recommend this for anybody. I mean, I know a lot of people would say that just smooth moving is good, but again, it's just like the mental game that you're playing with yourself, where you're like, okay, just 10 here, just 9, just 8, like that just helped break it up in my mind so much easier versus just thinking like, oh, I'm going all the way to 27 right here, like just keep grinding. I'd rather break it up into this kind of smaller sets. Helped me a lot. And this is where you just gotta full send. I think here I tried to hold on to my right arm because I'm definitely stronger on my right side. Or no, I was flipping the next set. I've had shoulder surgery on my left arm, so my right arm's definitely a lot stronger on this movement, so I wanted to kind of hold on. I thought these last 20 seconds I'd be able to hold on with just my right arm, but I think I got 5, and I was like, nope, need to switch. Got tired on that arm, so between the pressing on the burpees and the jerks, shoulder was getting a little burnt out here. And boom, that's 16. And die. I'm a big flail around on the ground and be dramatic person after the workout, but yeah, all in all, I was super excited about this effort. Hopefully y'all enjoyed listening to me yap over the top of this video. I couldn't have, I didn't want to get in trouble for copyright of using the music in the background. I'm a big booty mix kind of guy, but I think I would get in trouble if I tried to have their music playing in the background the entire time, so I decided to kind of walk y'all through my thoughts during this. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it, and yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what your scores are if you try it. And yeah, have a good one.